Hello, dear learners. This is slangslang.com, your free English language class. Hi, viewers. We are starting grammar. All those people who think that grammar is difficult, they must realize that a 5 years child has a mastery in grammar in any native language. So, grammar is a child's play, and you are not too old for that. This is slangslang.com English, and I'm Asghar Sayed. Let's learn grammar naturally. Learn from a child. Within first 2 months, a child starts producing vowel sounds. Within first half year, a child starts producing consonants. Okay, within first year, the baby makes the first words. And within 2 years, the baby makes the first sentences. Within 3 years, the child is able to narrate events. Within 4 years, the child makes good details. Within 5 years, the child, they speak too much. Look, they listen sound, they produce sound. They listen words, they produce words. They listen grammar, they make grammar. So that is cognitive grammar. Grammar is building in mind by listening to people. Then they practice the same. Keep making more acceptable choices. Making right choices is grammar. Mind that. Okay. Finally, by the time they are 5, they have mastered making the right choices fluently. This is grammar. Grammar is not learning the definitions of a verb or a subject, but making right choices fluently. Fluently means naturally. That is grammar. Look, in English, babies start saying mama, milk. They don't say milk, mama. They say mama, milk. Because in English, subject comes after verb, and the baby is using milk in the meaning of give milk. That is verb. The baby has learned grammar by recognizing the place of subject and verb. In any of the language I know, in any language that I know, I've never heard a child going wrong with placing of a subject and a verb. They show this language skill within 2 years, first 2 years. So grammar starts from sounds, then words, then make right choice in vocabulary and placement of the subject, verb, object, complement. Oh, I started speaking some grammar things now. Subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbials. Believe me when the baby starts saying the sentences like the baba, ball, you'll notice although they don't have the vocabulary, they haven't learned the grammar anywhere, but they will naturally pronounce a verb like a verb, an adverbial like an adverbial. They'll not say the word no in the same tone. When they say no home and home no, you will easily understand with their tone which one is don't take me back home and which one is home is not a good idea. So start learning with the basic phrases in English language. These are subject, verb, object, complement, and adverbials. Like the baby, we will start with only 2. Coming to subject and verb. Many learners think that subject is the doer of the action in a sentence and verb is the action itself. This is not right. But how it is wrong? No, I didn't say it is wrong. I said it is not right. Okay, let me explain. Sentence. The book is very popular. There is no action in this sentence. So both definition goes wrong because there is no action in this sentence and there is a subject and there is a verb. The book is the subject and is the verb. So this definition goes wrong there. Secondly, take another sentence. The book was written in 19th century. Again, subject is the book, but the action of writing is not done by the book. So the definition that subject is the doer of the action, it goes wrong. Coming to the third sentence, he made the people return the book. He is the subject, return is the action. He is not returning, he is causing the action of return. So again, the definition goes wrong. Take another sentence. Mark Twain wrote this book. Okay, now the subject is writing the book. Now the definition is correct. So this definition that subject is doer of the action is only correct in one case out of our 4 cases. So that means we have to correct our concept about the subject and the verb. Subject, if I would say in some simple words, subject is the topic of a sentence. I say any sentence and there is a topic in that. For example, I say her eldest child won a prize. Her eldest child won a prize. Now what is my topic? My topic is, which word is my topic? My topic is her eldest child won a prize. No, it is not one word here. It is, my topic is her eldest child. Because if I say child is my topic, no, child did not won the prize. It is some special child who is her eldest child. If I say her child, no, not each of her child won the prize. Her eldest child won the prize. So my topic is her eldest child. And we are talking what he's doing or being. The word won is saying what he is doing or what he did. He won the prize. So the subject is her eldest child and won is the topic. Won is the verb because it is saying the doing or being of the subject. So subject that I am talking about in a sentence. For example, if I say that my friends are waiting for me, what is the topic of the sentence? Who am I talking about? I'm talking about my friends. I'm not talking about only friends. I'm talking about my friends. Then there is a word which shows the doing or being about the subject, doing or being about the subject. Her eldest child did what? There is a doing word and that is won. Her eldest child won the prize. My friends did what? They were waiting. So, were waiting is the verb. Won is the verb. So, there is a topic, a thing which we are talking about, that is subject, and there is a doing or being word. For example, if I say, I'm your teacher, I am your teacher. Here, I am not saying any action. I'm saying what I am. So this without action, only showing what something is or what something is like, that is a be word. And that is generally is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being. We'll be talking about that later. Let's do some more examples. For example, my teacher knows my mistakes. My teacher knows my mistakes. We are talking about my teacher. So that is subject. And is there any action word? Is there any doing word? Yes, there is a doing word, and that is know. My teacher knows. So knows is the verb and my teacher is the subject. Coming to another example. For example, next year they will buy a new house. Who we are talking about? What we are talking about? We are talking about them. They is the subject. And is there any action? I'm talking about them. Yes, they will buy. Will buy is the action, doing word. Okay, fine. There is a doing word and that is the verb. Okay, next sentence. These boys take interest in gadgets. Who we are talking about? These boys. And is there any doing word, any action? Yes, there is an action, and that is take interest, or take, that is the verb. Coming to the another example, and that is now your family is happy. Who we are talking about? We are talking about your family. And is there any doing word? No, there is no doing word. There is no action word. There is a word is. And that word is showing that how your family is, or what your family is. And when there is no action word, but there is a being word, that is a be verb, and that is. Now moving to practice, but before moving to practice, I should help you with something. You can be confused. A new learner can be confused with a sentence like this, a simple sentence like this. My teacher knows my mistakes. We have learned that subject is what we are talking about. But how will you decide you are talking about my teacher or my mistakes? If you are confused with two things, whether this one is the subject or this one is the subject, and in English sentences before you, like my teacher knows my mistakes, then normal order in English is first subject and then verb. Because the verb knows is coming after my teacher. So in that case, if you are deciding between my teacher and my mistakes, then my teacher is the subject because the verb is coming after that. But it would not be a problem when you will be a little senior learner. It will not be a problem. It is just a problem right now. It will not be a problem because if you will make my mistake the subject, then you will change the verb or the form of the verb. Subject is according to the verb and verb is according to the subject. So it will not be a problem in future steps. Right now, if you are a very beginner, if you are a very junior learner, then thinking about what you are talking about in the next exercise can be a little confusing for you. In that case, you should think that if something is coming after the verb, in that case, you must think that if something is coming after the verb, that can't be subject in normal English. We will talk about abnormal English also. Now let's practice.
Question number 1. Question number 2. Question number 3. Question number 4. Question number 5. Question number 6. Question number 7. Question number 8. Question number 9. Question number 10.
This is slangslam.com, your free English language class.